Good morning. Our language arts goal today that we will be studying is how the setting impacts the story, particularly the... Good morning, students. Welcome to Language Arts. Today our learning goal is to analyze how particular elements of a story impact the plot and the characters. Today, though, we're going to be focusing on setting primarily the social context. Social context, what is that, you say? I'm glad you asked. The social context is actually what is normal during that time and how it impacts society. We'll be looking at that. The way that we will be doing that will be in 3 sections. The first section is up on your laptop. The directions are there, and you'll read that as a group, and after you read the instructions, you will respond on this graphic organizer that each of you have in front of you. You'll notice that there are 3 sections that you will look at how overpopulation has impacted our society, resources, and the environment. Once you get down your ideas, we will then put it up on the board and share with the class. Go ahead now and pause your computer. Okay, now that we've finished activity number 1 and you see how overpopulation has impacted different aspects in our culture, now you are going to spend some time problem solving. And you are going to imagine that you are part of a government task force. Your job is to come up with ideas that will help solve the overpopulation problem. You will brainstorm these ideas with your group and complete the graphic organizer that I've given you with 2 questions. So you're going to brainstorm ideas, get down some ideas, and then you're going to come up with, as a task force, how you're going to implement or carry out these ideas of yours. But also a word of caution. What are you going to do if you have people in society that resist your ideas? Okay, go ahead now and pause the video and brainstorm your ideas and get them on paper, please. And just like the first activity, we'll share them with the class. Okay. The activities you just completed provided a glimpse into the setting of our new novel. Again, the setting is not only includes the where and when that a story takes place, but the social context. What is meant by social context? It is whatever is considered normal at that time of that place. It's the customs and assumptions that people of that time period take for granted. Think about this for a minute. We looked at overpopulation. We looked at limited resources, how it has impacted society. You did a beautiful job brainstorming and coming up with all of these ideas. But now what I'd like us to do is, now how does all of that apply to our novel? We're going to look at the setting of our class novel, and I've given you 2 pages, the first 2 pages of the first chapter. Look closely at the instructions that I've given you. You are going to examine this content by highlighting. First you'll read it, just to yourself, and then with the green highlighter, I want you to highlight the word government on the 2nd page. Then what I would like you to do is just underline in blue what impact the government has had in the novel. And write notes on the side. You know, annotating is just noting your thinking. You're looking at this for the setting and what is going on. Go ahead and pause the video. Read the instructions again to yourself that's on your screen and begin highlighting the word government. After you look at that, as a class, we'll discuss what's going on. Now, here's the part